deepest unconscious belief that I haven't yet recognized that's keeping me from fully partnering with my body? How is it showing up as a blind spot for me, and what highest excitement step most elegantly dissolves it so that I can never unknowingly recreate it?
Does that mean you will knowingly recreate it?
I don't prefer either. I would prefer to continually move forward.
Why do humans associate the idea of moving forward only to the situation where certain things you don't prefer will no longer crop up? Remember, when we describe the idea of the toolkit that goes along with acting on your passion, one of those tools is the reflective mirror that reveals to you anything still within your belief system that is out of alignment with who you are. If you react negatively to the fact that that may still be happening, then you're not getting the point. The point is to be excited about discovering things that are not your preference within your belief system, because only by knowing that they're there can you finally let them go. Otherwise, they do remain in your unconscious mind because you think you're supposed to be beyond that kind of an experience. No one is beyond anything. You will always have a new lesson. You will always keep growing. That will never end and never stop. So you might as well get used to the fact that you're going to continue to discover things within yourself that may not always be to your preference, and you will do so up to the point that you die. And that is what a life is all about. It's about the journey, not about the destination. Make sense?
Yes, it does.
So appreciate what you discover for its own sake and for the lesson that it gives you, and understand that learning that lesson and moving on to the next one is the entire point. When you go back into your soul self in the non-physical spirit realm, you will understand this more clearly. But the idea right now is that you have the capability of understanding this process by allowing the process itself to be the whole point of why you chose to have this physical experience, and not something you're supposed to get past or beyond. I'm not saying it can't improve in certain ways and can't be more fulfilling and joyful. But the idea, again, is that whatever does come your way, even if it's something that's out of alignment with what you prefer, it's part of the process and it's there for a reason. So use it to your advantage instead of assuming that you're supposed to be beyond this.
How do I use it to my advantage?
Well, that's where you have to develop a creative imagination and find a way to relate to something and define it in a way that works for you. Every single one of you have a unique way that works for you. If you feel yourself stuck, frustrated, overwhelmed, that should be your first clue that you're not doing something in the way that uniquely works for you. You just have to use your creative imagination and open it up to find out what might exist on your planet that would be a way that works for you more fluidly. And if you can't find one, you may actually have to be the one that invents that path. So use your creative imagination and invent the path, if you can't find one, that works for you in moving forward. And again, any situation that crops up, any challenge that you face it with the 4 C's. Stay calm. Be confident that there is a message there for you. Be curious as to what that message is and what you're going to learn that's going to move you forward. And be creative about how you approach it so that you can stay in a positive state and allow the information to actually come through in a beneficial way.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
All right.